Alright, hello and welcome back. I realize I probably should check how many I've recorded. I think this is either the third or the fourth. No, this is the fourth. Okay, so this will be the last one I'm recording for today. So I looked, YouTube video I found, guardsmen firing their las guns, as I was talking about at the end of the last episode. I was trying to remember how many instances of guardsmen las guns being a beam instead of a bolt. And I couldn't remember if the Space Marine 2 one was a bolt or a beam, and the reason I couldn't remember it looking at that video is it looks like it's it's definitely a beam, but it's a bit of a weird beam. But it is a beam rifle type las gun, which is good, which means, to my knowledge, the only las gun that fires a bolt, like Star Wars energy weapons, is Total War Warhammer 40k. So that's kind of annoying. And I get that only from the trailer. I might be remembering the trailer wrong, but I'm fairly certain that's what it looked like from that trailer, and it does kind of annoy me. So hopefully when the game comes out, either they change that or there's a mod that changes that. I really hope so, because it does kind of annoy me. By the way, I need to read this again. You successfully intercepted the Dark Eldar's raiders and therefore stopped the unfolding catastrophe. Adaptus Abrites riot control is now herding the panicking citizens inside safety perimeter. Collateral losses are within acceptable parameters. The Xenos have displayed unexpected ferocity. A far larger force emerged from the webway and cut through our flanks. They are now racing towards the closest city unimpeded. Well, let's get in there and stop them. My throat's sore. Oh, personal teleporter, +1 point, +1 passive point. Why does it say +1 point? Deal 1,000,000 hit damage as a Psyker. +1 force point. Influence and system up. Nice. So we don't get no more choices. We're just going in to wreck them. I don't remember if it's only kill missions, or if there are any missions that have like an objective to them or anything. But at the moment, it's just kill, kill, kill. Charge!
Lies beyond the veil. There's nothing but suffering and death beneath the surface.
Ah, damn it, I think I hit the wrong one. Just trying to get the grotesque with the firestorm. Oh, hit the Medusa. Ah, well, that Medusa's gonna die before I can hit them with some fire. Okay, how big's the map? Basically relative to my starting position. Enemies. Oh, that was a fairly small number of enemies. Oh, excuse me. Charge! Shouldn't take me too long to get through this. Ah! You're unique. Oh, you're right, the succubus is pretty much the one that looks really hot in the loading screens for Drukhari. Stupid sexy succubus. I'll hit you up with this and this. Good old fire spontaneous combustion combo. Maybe I should reduce the cooldown of Firestorm. I suspect I will not be using a lot of other weapons. Sadly. Or perhaps I should use the other staff, not as a single target killing, but more as just a fuck around, use weird skills. Damn it, I fucked up the combo. Yeah, I could just use it for other weird skills is what I could do. Yeah. Or just have it there as like random buffs. If I feel like having a different kind of buff, I could throw that. Just use that other stuff for those specific buffs. You can definitely use it like that instead. Yeah, it could be a way to do it. I have no idea what that shrine did. What did that shrine do? Ooh! doubled my damage output. That was the wrong location to hit that guy with. Hitting all the wrong abilities. A warp speed! Everybody died from that. That's good. I didn't have to use combustion on him. Okay, that's like half of the map cleared, aside from this central chamber. Once it's cleared, then I will be at halfway. Kill them all as they charge towards me. Actually, what I could do instead is actually use a melee weapon on this one, and then just have all the skills here be close range skills instead. Because that would technically work if they were all close range skills. Hit taken, physical resist, suppression from attributes. I'm losing 1%, so that's fine. 1% of damage reduction is fine. Let's look. Can be used as a psycho weapon, or a pistol. Yeah, none of these. Because the problem with this is it's physical, and I don't want to be doing. I want either warp or fire damage. Although technically, I could still use this staff instead. Crit damage for telekinesis, psychic power, damage benefit slowed. Hold up. Chance to shock, damage bonus, suppression gain on kill, damage against these things. Yeah, right. Where'd the stick go? What? Where'd the stick go? It just disappeared. Why'd my fire stick disappear? It's supposed to replace, not disappear. Unless it went over here. Ah, it went over here. Is there one that's interesting? I honestly don't see either of these weapons being as useful as they could. We're just going to dump it like that. Because the sword's got such a slow cooldown, that thing's damage is pathetic. And it's single target, not AoE. I'll take that. Crit, telekinesis, pyromancy, psychic power is slow. Because I'll give this thing like close range, AoE, and buffs. And like just random spells to fuck around with. That's what I'll give that. Damage over time might be nice. Movement. No. Suppression bonuses. Right, no, I want to keep boosting this. Damage to 10 seconds when using more people rises, which actually would be useful. Actually, I have 3. I can... Psychic weapon skills. Yeah, alright, we'll do that. Suppression regeneration, no. This is definitely something to get, because that increases everything by 20%. And then I think I'll work towards this. I think I'll get this, because 10 seconds after going up a heat level is pretty good. Swap over to this. Wrong direction. This way. So yeah, I'll just use that as like an experimental staff where I put random shit on it. Just to fuck around with, because I can. Just because I can. Ooh, that's quite the insult for a Drakari. Yeah, I guess every Eldari we kill, we're sending straight on to Slaanesh, aren't we? It's kind of fucked up to think about, actually, isn't it? Oh, that's some big AoE right there. Yeah, we are like constantly going up and down with green and yellow. And then when I start whipping out all the powers, we're slamming up into the red. Yeah, that skill would probably activate quite often. I do kind of need burn on heat skill, don't I? I might start boosting my heat skill next.
But you can certainly fight it, Visitor.
That back into the red. Oh, back into the yellow, I mean. Oh shit, that's the boss. Hey, boss. Fire hit!
Glorious carnage.
God, that's such an awesome combo.
Once again.
Ah, no, don't top!
Imperium failed miserably.
Down my map is my teleport home button. The remaining force has been decimated. We paid a high price, but our chances to defend have dramatically improved. The Draconic have failed to capture a large group of fleeing civilians. They seem to have lost their strength. Despite the setbacks, the Xenos are still active, led by a high-ranking leader. Still can't... You know, I swear there was a way that I could, like, get a buff for a mission like these. Like, have, like, bringing in a group of soldiers or more revives and stuff like that. Oh, I'm higher level. I guess it starts based on what my level was. This is probably the Try's last raiding attempt, an Imperial victory. There's normally more options in these missions for me to choose from. But this one's a kind of sad missions where it's just they keep attacking, so we keep killing. There's no weird investigation thing going on. There's just kill them all. Which is a kind of sad random assignment, I guess.
Xenos, demons, heretics. Enact the Emperor's will and purge the universe of their taint. Let hatred be our shield.
Let me look at passives. Oh yeah, I did undo the heat points that I had. 50%. I don't think that counts for me, so that's useless. Base damage for heat skills, -5 crit chance. Heat generated by heat weapons. I don't think that counts for my own overheat. Critical hits, dealing heat damage at the heat vulnerability. 3% heat damage bonus for every equipped pyromancy skill. Oh, maybe it does that. When overheat bar is over 50%, 75%. Maybe it, because that says equipped pyromancy skill. So does that include warp heat? Hold on. Warp, that specifically says warp heat. Warp heat. But that's the overheat bar, so that probably doesn't count. Heat damage bonus for every equipped pyromancy skill. Critical hits dealing heat, burn the target. Heat damage bonus, which does count for warp heat. Heat generated by heat weapons, so not really that useful. Yeah. I mean, I only took that to increase AoE effects. But either way, we're getting that next.
And their blood our salvation.
Haha, get crushed. Yeah, I really wish that kind of kept the burning area as well. Wouldn't it be nice if it did? This way first for potential loot and kills. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of loot after this. I think this might be the last one. If anything, I might do these not recording sometimes. Just because I can. And so I can see if there's what other factions come into these missions. Because I'm interested now to know what other factions are coming in. Oh no, who did I hit with Combust? Don't know who I hit with the Combust skill. Stupid turret. tired. Oh, so tired. I think I hit her. Oh shit, we got a succubus. Burn, succubus, burn! Man, I'm not overheating as much as I used to. Maybe I'm killing stuff too fast. I don't have, so I'm not just slapping around all my skills. That or that fire, warp heat reducing skill was bugged. Also a possibility. Also a possibility. That was the wrong skill. Aha. Right, there's some enemies over here. A great deal of enemies, in fact, as they just run into my meat grinder. The Firestorm's cooldown is a bit too long. Because I need it to be shorter now. Hold on, does my spontaneous combustion cause damage over time burning? I need to hit someone. And have them survive. Need someone with sufficient health so I can test it.
Swinging our way. One last push and the victory is ours.
To check. Come on, someone with sufficient health. You'll do. Nope. No, it does not.
Gave them death generously. My compliments.
Wasn't there supposed to be like a leader here? Let's just keep going and see if there's a box or something back here. Oh, that's all of it. I didn't really, I mean, I saw a couple succubi, but I never saw any big boss. There was supposed to be an officer leading them. Didn't see one. Didn't see one. I think the purity and radical options are very rare. Struck them down and struck them hard. Without a leader, this cabal will not conclude more real space raids anytime soon. Success rate high. It can be way higher, but I didn't really get a whole lot of options. Signum bolt pistol. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, it's a weekly variation, which is what that warp thing I've seen throughout this recording is, which will probably not be there the next time I record, let's be honest. Okay, let's go through loot. Oh, we got a prism. How nice. And a collection of things. Ether, warp bound. I think warp bound is what I use, so cool. Okay, pistols, staff, well, rods. Rod. This one's slightly better. Create, well, that's the telekinesis one, so no thank you. Flame staff I'm currently using. No. Alright, no. Maybe? 18 and 11. Warp heat. Melee damage reduced by 6%. XP gained. That's pretty nice. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't need to look at any other armor. Inoculators. Yeah, like at least 2 red. 2 red is the good shit. HP, heat resistance. Oh, that's a good one. Empty socket in it too. HP, inoculator effect duration. It's only got a capacity of 13 though. I'll still take it. What can I stick in there? I kind of don't want to throw in a good one. HP regen, suppression regen, energy field, warp resist. Damage for AoE skills. I only got one of these. Alright, I'll take that. I think I have to go to you to socket it. Oh, hold on, modify. Socketing, here we go. Empty socket. What does this one do? +1 to blind and offend. Nah. Give me that AoE damage. It's only 2%. And it's not like I'm really upgrading them. Right, and I'll go back to inspecting my inventory. I just went through inoculators. Damage for Biolightning. Man, it really wants me to use Biolightning, doesn't it? Range damage reduction, damage bonus for Shockwave. God damn it. Suppression, damage for AoE. HP damage though. XP gain, physical vulnerability on poison. Shield HP regen, damage bonus for dots, XP, slow. Chance on poison skill hit. Useless to me. Really, the skills don't matter as long as they're good skill. Some of them are good skills. It's definitely better than what I already have, huh? Because the one I currently have is a piece of shit. So perhaps I should be able to re-roll one of them. Let's take this one for its XP boost. Then I should be able to... How does this work again? Is it modify that I want? Reroll, here we go. Reroll enhancements. Damage, resistance when surrounded. Warp heat cost, that's a good one right there. Let's take that. Enhance, plus crafting capacities, +1 item level. Nah, that's fine. Now, back to my inventory. So I just went through all of those. Okay. So, as long as it's got better damage than 17, it will be considered. Yeah, take that one. Suppression damage bonus. Probably re-roll the reflection. Crit damage, fear. No. Relic quality, warp resist XP, suppression damage against feared enemies. When suppression status is protected, cooldown reduction, damage bonus for champion enemies. That's pretty good. I mean, I'd miss damage bonus against feared enemies. I don't really fear enemies. Wonder if I can re-roll that. Trash items. Eyeball. Damage bonus when there's no enemy there. Damage bonus for Biolightning. Goddamn Biolightning, man. That one's actually pretty good. Just swap out Biolightning. Suppression max. This one's 13. Resistance. Duration for slow and stun taken. Chance to slow on bleed. I can probably re-roll both of those. I got some stuff to re-roll. Modify. Where's that Biolightning? Here we go. Biolightning, go bye-bye. Ooh, crit hit chance. I'll take that. Whoops. No slow duration. Dot duration, nah. Bonus loot, hell yeah. It's bleeding. We don't do bleeding here. Crap. Crafting capacity. Crap, I didn't realize that took crafting capacity. Chance to slow on vulnerable skill hit. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Remove from slot. Why would I want to do that? Yep, that'll do. Actually, I can check everything else now, can't I? Probably should. Can I? That's not worth it. Well, I can't just... It's quite annoying. Damage suppression. Damage bonus against those. Bleeding. Burning, damage bonus for burning effects. Sure, I'll take that. Wait, hold on. Did my weapon have a slot? Yes, it does. I don't know if I can unslot things is a problem. I kind of don't want to throw them in there in case I can't. Actually, this should be able to tell me. Crafting, modifying, forging. Which one is it? Socketing. Remove shard. Ah, I can... okay then, hold up. Okay, I can successfully take them out and put them in. In that case... let's stick you back in here. What good ones do I have? Suppression... damage... what color was it? It was... heat damage reflection. I've already... where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Yellow. I don't have a good yellow. Don't have a good yellow. Oh, wait, no. I should look at... well, it's other. Crit hit strength. Heat damage reflection. Don't need that. Is this really the only yellow? It kind of sucks. Didn't realize it was the only yellow one I had. It's a bit shitty. Stick that in there. So, why is it rarity? Sort by level, sort by type. Why is it in that position? It shouldn't be in that position, or whatever. What good ones do I have? Damage for single target skills, no. +1 to all resistance, energy shield efficiency, single target skills. Damn. Sucks. Actually kind of sucks. I don't have... well, I guess this is the only AoE one I have, so I guess it's the only one that goes there. Now let's look at what weapons have. HP on hit, dot damage, suppression, cooldown reduction, heat, resistance, range damage bonus, range damage bonus. I guess I can take that one. Stick that one on the weapon. Yeah, stick that on the weapon. Socketing, first you. Stick that back in there. And the weapons socket. Stick EU in there. Oops. How many does it require? It requires 3 for the upgrade. Well, in that case, I think I had 1 that's actually available for upgrading. Which would be you. So let's upgrade you real quick. Upgrade you. Stick you back in there. That should be fine. I need to do more story so I can get tarot stuff unlocked. And then keep those for deconstruction. Oh, these are what are being available for me. Salvage, crafting, modify. The appearance of such things. When does your soul reset? In another 2 minutes. Because you've got just trash I don't care about. Well, it's been basically 30 minutes where I spent half of it fucking around a bit. So I hope people enjoyed. Next time I definitely need to continue the main story so I can get more gameplay things unlocked. I mean, I've got the... whoops. Random assignments unlocked now, which is pretty cool. So hope people enjoyed. Later.